Chords and Notes Nation, welcome back. I have decided to kind of step out of the vein of music that I've been listening to. I had just done a review on Dyer's Eve, Metallica, and the subject matter reminded me of this song, kind of in a roundabout sense. Go back and listen to the reaction to Dyer's Eve, and then now we're gonna go into Faith of a Child by Bill Miller, because I think it offers a really good contrast to, well, basically to the subject matter. I'll get into that with the reaction. And, yeah, okay, Bill Miller. Native American musician and artist from Wisconsin. I respect him a lot. I really do like his music. I haven't listened to a lot of it, but some of it I have listened to. I really like, and I think he's just, I think he's wonderful. And this song is an important song, and I'll talk about it in the reaction. So, Faith of a Child by Bill Miller. Let's go. Yeah, Faith of a Child, Bill Miller. I always get choked up. Sorry about that. Notifications coming in. This song always chokes me up. It's such a beautifully constructed song with such a pure message. So essentially you have this child, Anita, who was born deformed, and she's different than everyone else. And the world treats her as an outcast as a result. Her father is a central figure in her life because he tells her that she's going to become a new creation if she keeps her faith. And the faith, it's a Christian faith referred to in this song. And faith is a whole different matter because it requires you to believe in something that's beyond our senses and oftentimes beyond our ability to reason and rationalize. And that's a big challenge. There's a lot of children that are born into situations. Well, every child is born into a situation that's not of their own making. And there are quite a few that are born into very adverse circumstances. In this case, physical deformity, which we know in this world is I like what he said in here, cast out in the world with its standards of perfection. What are our standards? If you think about everything we're subliminally told is beautiful through advertisements, through our television programming, oftentimes through pop culture. And the more we're exposed to it, the more we're programmed into believing this is the way beautiful is. That's a deep subject that's not going to get covered in this video. So she grows older, Anita, in this song, and she's on her own and she's trying to make it. She's got herself a job, she's got a place, she's got dreams, she's got ambitions, but she understands that she's limited. And then one day, as she's having donuts and coffee, an angel shows up and says, today you're going to soar like an eagle because you've kept the faith of a child. You're going to run and so my question, did she die? Or did an angel appear and reward her? Because she kept her faith. She's praying. She's always praying. She's not blaming God for her circumstances, but she's asking for more because she understands her circumstances are limiting her. Now, in contrast, Dyer's Eve by Metallica kind of talks about the same concept, about children who are put into situations that life becomes unfair for them. I mean, life is unfair for all of us. But so in Dyer's Eve, they're rebelling, they're indicting the parents for being too protective and sheltering them and not giving them the opportunity to become prepared for life. Here, you have a child who was born deformed, and life automatically takes a dump right on her because of that. And in one song, you have a lot of aggression, a lot of indictment over, hey, you know, what's this hell you put me through? I can't deal with life because I'm not prepared for it. And in this song, you have someone who, same thing. She can't. There's nothing she can do about her circumstances physically, and she, you know, but she keeps the faith. She keeps her faith, and it rewards her in the end. I don't know, folks. It's like I said. I worked professionally with children for quite a few years, and I got to know a lot of their circumstances. It's a crazy world out there, and the song "Closer to the Heart" by Rush comes to mind. I think we do need to bring things closer to the heart as far as our interactions with one another. Doesn't mean we can't disagree, doesn't mean we can't stand by our own values, but if we stop and think about things for a moment, and especially with our kids, and they're our future, do what kind of future are we going to provide them? And for those who are born into adversity automatically, how do we prepare them to deal with that? I don't mean free handouts or anything like that, because that's not gonna. Sometimes charity's good, but it has its place. It's not it's not a long-term solution for adversity. There has to be a certain integrity. There has to be a certain skill set that children are given to be able to deal with what life's going to throw at them, or at least be able to manage themselves to navigate through those waters. It's food for thought. There's more songs like this coming. I've got a few that popped into my head. I'd like to talk a little bit more about this. Bill Miller. Check him out if you like if you liked what you heard. I really respect him as an artist. I think he's just a wonderful musician, and I've dryer. Sorry. A wonderful musician, and I've seen some of his artwork, and I really like that too. So, yeah, that's all I have for this one. Thanks, guys.